now you're switching off. Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. You getting soft on me?
Do your business.
Body and head, that's it. Bang!
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's it.
Back.
Now, start countering. And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut. Roll the left up.
Just be smart. Try to counter that boy.
Good roll. Come back.
Time out.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working out. Not working out. Switch southpaw. breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm your...
Let's go.
No, don't load up. Don't try and blow his head off. Come on. Get back to the game plan.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there.
Welcome to... It's Charlie. Sonny Showtime Edwards. This back. A lot of trash talk between the... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. They're both trying for a knockout. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. Straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. It's Edwards versus Edwards, but this time they're actually getting paid. They're not fighting in the front yard.
What happens behind closed doors? Yes, you see these guys in ring boxing, sparring, do whatever they're doing. But you know, any deep, dark secrets, things that are burning your home. This is what it's all about. The Klitschko's never fought each other. Their parents said never in a million years. But now, you've got Charlie Edwards against Sonny Edwards. Two skillsters getting in there. to give it their all.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Neither fighter willing to slow down. These two fighters are made for one another. Every time they... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go, it's round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. Good counter punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
A flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Talk about a... And there's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab just got blocked. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And shoot. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Punch lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? It's all offense all the time. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Back at it in round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. The straight right just misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Edwards in that last round. There's the bell for round 6. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. There's a counter shot. Only catching air with that hook. Incredible work rate. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good idea, but misses with the left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can... Round 7, here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. You've got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He blocks the hook. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Think of holding on here for a minute. Jab does not score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. And we enter the 8th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace...
Sonny Edwards goes down! We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, wait a minute. Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. Exchange punches. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
A perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and we continue.
Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.